Hello guys, I know you're excited for today. The DV lottery results is finally going to be out. Depending on the time that you're watching this video, the results may already be out or you are still waiting for it to be out. 12 p.m. Eastern time, um, depending on where you are. Again, the time may vary. It's going to be, I think, 4 or 5 p.m. in Ghana time, 7 p.m. Kenya, Uganda time, 8 p.m. Dubai time. And we cannot wait, right? So making this quick video to let you know what are some of the expectations, right? What should you expect after the results has been checked? And I just want to let you know that when you get selected, right, guys, be measured in terms of spreading the news, because being selected does not mean you are going to get a visa, right? I know someone from Ghana that has a case number of like around 17,000, and currently the visa bulletin is around 50,000, right? So for the Africa region, but that person has still not gotten an interview date yet. So it is great news for you to be selected, but that notwithstanding, you still need to keep it on a low key, right? You still need to keep it on low key. um, so congratulations in advance if you are going to be selected. And if you um, have already been selected and you are watching this video, congratulations. If you don't get selected, that should not be the end of this world. um, don't give up, try again, right? Okay, go ahead and try again, and improve and better yourself for next year. There are so many other opportunities, in Europe, in Canada, even in the US. There is the EB1, EB2 visa categories, EB3 visas, and there are different H1B1. Right, we're going to take time to talk about it, especially for those that do not get selected, for you to explore what options can be available to you. Right, and if you get selected, know that there are a couple of steps that you need to take. Right, when you get selected, there are a couple of steps that you need to take. I'm trying to go for a little walk in my neighborhood, so sorry if my speech is a little bit pressured, right? But there's some steps that you need to take, and the most important step is for you to confirm your qualification. We've shared about this a lot on this channel, that there are up to 55,000 diversity visas that will be entrants that will be set, visas that will be available, right? So but they select up to twice the number. So that means there will be close to 160,000 winners all across the globe, not just from Africa. So that should tell you that some people will be denied visas. Some people will not even get a chance to go for an interview, because your ability to get an interview depends on two things: the case number, whether it's a high or low case number, and also the performance of the U.S. Embassy in your home country, right? The performance of the U.S. Embassy in your home country. Um, there are so many countries, especially in Africa, that have very poor performance. The U.S. embassies in those countries, they has a very poor performance, and especially in Ghana, right? I told you about a guy that has the case number of like 17,000, but is still not having an interview day yet, right? So confirm your qualifications. Only two ways for you to qualify, one or the other. You have a senior high school degree, or you qualify with the work experience. You have 2 years of qualifying work experience in the past 5 years. So you confirm your qualification. You need to fill out your DS260 form. And guys, don't pay anybody to fill this out for you. You can do it yourself. And I'm going to show you how to fill out the DS260 right here on this channel. So if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you get all the latest update. Um, you will also need a host, and your host, I believe, will have to fill form I-134. So it's not somebody that is going to sponsor you, right? The affidavit of sponsorship is from I-864, but that is only for when people are sponsoring their families to come to the United States. But this one, you just need somebody to host you, somebody that you can use their address to get your green card, to get your social security card and all that. All right, so you need that to even before you can fill out the DS260 form, because they're going to ask you. So the DS260 form is just a form that asks of your personal information. And once you fill out your DS260 form, now you wait for your case number to become priority. Right, so the first message that you're going to get, a congratulations message, is going to be 1NL that will give you details how to confirm your qualifications and also provide a little instruction on how to fill out the DS260 form. So you wait for your visa to your case number to become a priority, and then you are going to receive 2NL. And again, the time for you to receive the 2NL depends on two things: your case number, whether it's high or low, and the performance of your US embassy. So you receive your 2NL, and then you would go ahead and schedule your interview. You pay your visa processing fee, which is $330. And once you do that, the next step is for you to fill out your, to go and do your medicals. And as we said on this channel, do the medicals maybe like 30 days, at most 30 days before your interview date, right? You don't want to do it too early. And there are only specific places that you can do your medical. So if you want to know where you can do your medicals, please comment, and let me know which country you are watching from, and we will give you the exact information or details about the approved medical professionals, right? So after your medicals, then you get prepared for your interview. And please make sure that when you are going for the interview, you go along with all your documents. And those of you that are qualifying by education, I will encourage you to buy, for West African countries, the WAEC, they have like a scratch card that you can use to check your results. Because the visa officer may want to confirm that what you are bringing in is not fake. I don't know about other countries and their senior high school system, whether they also have like a scratch card or a way that other people can check to confirm. So please take note. Go with all the documents. We have a video detailing all the documents that you need: your marriage certificate, divorce certificate if you are divorced, if you are widowed, death certificate of your deceased spouse, best, like so many documents. Go with original copies for the interview because they will want to verify it. So if you go for the interview, you need to pray that your visa is going to be approved. And after your visa is approved, then you're going to make your journey to the United States, right? And when you come, first thing you need to do is to make sure you go get your social security card and wait for your green card also. And then some people will say, what about work, job opportunities? There are a lot of job opportunities here. But before you get settled in, you need to do something that may not necessarily be what you want to do in the long term, right? So now that you have been selected, let me tell you some things or some skills that you can learn which can earn you money. Even if you don't want to use it as your main job, can be a side hustle. And even if you don't even use for a side hustle, it can better your life as well. Number one is learn how to drive. Learn how to drive. Because coming to the US, driving school is so expensive. I don't think you would even be able to afford it when you are new. It's super duper expensive, right? So learn how to drive. Um, you don't necessarily need to have a driving license, but as long as you learn the skill of driving, when you come here, it's going to be easy. But if you can't afford, um, you know, the driving school, it's going to be difficult for even people to have time to teach you, or let alone even give their car to you. Because if that car gets into an accident, they are in trouble because you are not on their insurance, right? So it is a little bit complicated. So get somebody in your home country, Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, United Arab Emirates, to teach you how to drive. So that once you come in, you can easily get your license to help you in your movement if you are to buy a car. And if you are someone who is interested in truck driving, man, that's going to make you a lot of money, right? So truck driving can make you a lot of money. And so learn that skill. You can even own your own truck driving company. That, and skill number two that you can learn is, you know, someone will say, well, I'm a woman, I cannot drive a truck. There are some women that are driving trucks, right? But if that is not your field, learn about making hair, right? Making hair, beautician stuff, making nails. There are millionaires in the United States that have made money just because they have like a nail shop, or they do makeup and they do braids and all of that. Because can you believe that it can cost you $250, right, for the women, $250, $300 to fix your hair, right? And even after you fix it and you cannot take it off yourself, they can charge you $50, $100, and all that. So learn how to do these things. Even if you are not going to use it to make money, you can braid your own hair, so you don't have to spend this much money in paying other people, and you can do it for other people, on your side, on the side, right? So um, the other thing that I'll talk about is maybe like construction, or being a handyman, like plumbing, landscaping, all these things. Learn how to do them. You can do it to make money out of it, and even if you don't do it to make money out of it, you don't have to pay money for people to do it for you. Okay, you don't have to pay for people to do it for you. So these are some skills that you can learn. Being a nanny or home, a caregiver, go and learn. They have online courses that you can do to get a certificate, so that once you come here, it's going to be easy for you, right? So when you come here, you know as you are waiting to get into your own, like the job that you want with your degree or whatever, you need to start from somewhere. And the most common jobs that you can find is working in a warehouse or a factory, working in the grocery store, um, doing the care job where you take care of either the elderly or people that have intellectual and developmental disabilities, right? So these are pretty, like common and easy jobs that you can get just to help you with your base. Because mind you, the person that is hosting you cannot host you forever. They can host you maybe 2 months, 3 months at the most. So you also need to become independent, right? So that brings me to the question of, if you have a family, you need to make a decision. If you have a big family, your wife, your kids, you have to make a big decision whether you're going to come with them or you're going to leave them behind. I have a video that gives you all the things that you need to know. But make that decision. And I would encourage you that if you have a big family, please, unless you have another big family here that can host you, I would encourage you to come do. Because when you get your visa, right? So you go for the interview, you don't get a green card straight away, you just get a visa. And I believe you have between 3 months and 6 months to relocate to the United States and get your green card. So you can either go for the interview together as a family, you're going to come to the US, they get their green card, they go back, or you go, everybody get their visa, then one person can, whether the husband, the wife, whoever will be able to come work, get some money, go find an apartment, and then go and bring them. But I have, like I said, a video that talks about it. You can find it right here, on this channel using the link above. And yeah, so take note of these things, and you also need to be smart with your money when you're in the United States, right? Because if you go to get any job, make sure you are getting a retirement savings like 401k, 401b. We'll go into details about it, but I just want to give you a rundown. You need to have like a savings account, you need to have a checking account, you need to have an investment account. And for most people, even if you're already here, right, don't use all the big banks like Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo. Guys, you don't get anything. Use regional banks. Use you know community credit unions, right? Credit unions. And because that place you get value for your money, you also get excellent customer service. But if you use all these big banks, you don't get anything, right? If you're already in America and you are watching me, tell them about the big banks. Like, how much do you get in your savings? How much interest do you get? Even with customer service, you have to go and queue and wait and all that. No, I don't want that stress. um, I'll make a video that I'll talk about some of the best banks that you can get the best deal out of it. So guys, congratulations, we are happy for you, and we can't wait to have you join us here in America. Congratulations guys, congratulations. And if you are not selected, don't give up. We'll share so many other opportunities that you can also take advantage of. So until we come your way again next time, stay blessed.